Oh crap, looks like we're missing orange alien artifacts. Let's check the box. There's 57 in there. Wait a minute, how is there 57 if I've only set this for 50? Then there could be some in some storage, so let's amp these up to like 400 each to get all of them in here. 67 so far, and we would need freaking 200, god damn it. Oh, good thing it didn't go anywhere. I can change the tech without losing anything. So we can't do orange. What other colors are low? Looks like blue is very low, and then the next one probably green. Damn it. Of course I could use some of these, but those are only 1 for 1, so I would get 67 orange alien science packs out of that. And like the armors and power armors and whatnot, you need 25 apiece. So I should save them for stuff like that. Which level needs the orange ones? In fact, probably the third one. Huh, no it doesn't. Was it? Oh, that's level 4. Never mind, let's go. There we go. That is the one that needs orange and also blue. Anyway, let's choose another tech that we can do. What did we have a lot of? Yellow. Yeah, let's do something yellow. Oh, that one's also orange, and so is that. Orange, orange. God damn it, all of these need orange. Probably even this thing, yeah. Why is it orange and blue on everything? What the hell? Why are those the most needed colors? Which ones do I have most of in here? Looks like purple. Orange and blue are around the same as green and yellow, and red is a little bit higher. Well, those are out of the question then, at least for now, until I do some more raids. So let's do yellow bullets. High explosive bullets. High explosive bullets done. What is that thing? Advanced research. Might have never even seen that. Might have been a thing that was added to Bob when I updated the mods. But anyway, what was the other next color that I had a lot of? Maybe it was blue. Damn it, I can't remember. If only there was a way to see it. Well, I can check on network items, but that'll only show the big ones. Wait a minute, why is it not showing anything? 0. Say what? They should be in a networked thing. Ah, now it's showing 7D when I check this thing. Yeah, I think all the colors were around the same, except red was 90 something, but that was in this chest for the big ones. So I don't know about the small ones. Can I like see them from here? Might as well go there now that I'm here. Oh yeah, it was purple that I had a lot of. Yes, that was the other one. So let's do acid bullets or acid shells. Let's do bullets because they can also be used by turrets. There's no shotgun turret, at least not yet. Why do I have this going like that? I think I might have wanted to build something here, but never did. Well, now there's plenty of crushed iron over here. So let's go get some speed modules for these guys. Although now they can't... These things can't output those, so I might have to... Yeah, let's do a splitter somewhere here and loop it back to the big ones, because now they don't have as much stuff. Although they also don't have gravel around here. So maybe I should do a splitter from this loop here, and that way both gravel and crushed stuff would get to that side. Acid bullets done. Don't know if I have enough purple stuff for another thing. Another alien tech. I have to keep coming here because I don't know the exact amount. 160, 62, 59, and then a bunch on this belt 45 in there, so yeah, plenty. Yeah, that one only requires 100. What about an acid rocket? I'm not gonna have manufactured any basic rockets either. I probably have enough for both, so let's do the shotguns first, and shells first, and then the rocket. Alright, now we got splitters on both of these, so that half of them will go into this loop. Over here, all these loops within loops and whatnot is getting too complex for its own good. But at least now the crushed iron and gravel loop between both, because it used to be so that the gravel did loop here, but then we had this splitter which eventually guided half of it into this loop, and then excess ones went to gravel pile production over here and turned into stone bricks and whatnot. I probably still should add some gravel here to the right there in case it starts to pile up, but it seems like, oh, there we go, acid shotgun things are ready, so let's do the rocket. Seems like this thing outputs everything to the left in terms of gravel, unless it completely fills up this loop, then it'll start outputting to the right as well. We got a bunch of nuggets backing up over here and pulverized stuff, so let's upgrade some of these into Mark III furnaces. Do I have any on me? Yes, I do have 7. There we go, whole full upper row. Might as well do all of them. I can build 7 more. Oh, an achievement, produced 10k advanced circuits per hour. I thought they were disabled because I used the console at some point. Looks like they do still work. And how does it even calculate the advanced circuit thing when that doesn't kinda exist thanks to Bob's mods? 10k, I think it was it 20k or was it 10k? I already forgot. And the next one is 25k. Let's have a look at my production. And speaking of which, now my frames only dropped to like 30, 40, 50, 35, 45, something like that, when previously they could have gone as low as 10 or something, thanks to my new KB Lake processor. Drawing all of these lines here. Let's raise it to 1 minute so we get a steady 60-ish frames. And then what was I looking for? The advanced processing board, which would equivalent, I guess, to this one. I think, although in the vanilla game I think there's like 4 levels of these, and here we have 5. Oh, well, let's find all of the electronic things in here. Too bad there's no search function. Let's go to 10 minutes so they don't move as much. There's the superior circuit board. Oh, there's the electronic logic board. 17.2 per minute. Any other ones around? Not seeing any. There's the next one. 16.4, so a little bit behind that one. And where are the rest? There's one, 217. Very nice for the second level. There's the first level, 266. And then there's the third level, 215, right behind the second level. What was the achievement for 20k per what? Per hour? Or, I mean 10k per hour. Let's switch to 1 hour and see how it matches up. 16k, 13k. Where's the next one? There it is, 10k. And the next one is somewhere around here. Booyah, acid rocket is done. Do I have enough for green or red or blue? I probably have to go and check it out again. I also really want this thing, but it needs the frickin' orange. Wait a minute, Power Armor 4 doesn't need orange. I should do that. Shouldn't have done yellow and purple things. Let's go check it out. How many of them do I have around here roughly? 167, 94, 57, 57, 25. I don't think I have 200 of the purple ones, damn it. How many big ones did I have in here? Ooh, 127. Let's take like half of them. Although they go immediately into the trash. I need to take the auto trash out or raise it temporarily. There we go. And then put them in here. Actually, no, that's the wrong place. Of course, they go into here. Now I should have 200 of them. And then the other color was yellow, which is good. So let's do power armor 4. We're on our way to becoming Iron Man, at least when it comes to research. Still have to actually build it along with the other levels. Boom, now we got how many is that? 6 plus, is that 8? Yeah, holy shit. We got 14 level 3 furnaces making iron plates. Well, now it has backed up all over there. And then let's also upgrade these to produce more steel. I got level 3s on me because I haven't automated the other ones yet. There's, let's see, yeah, there should be plenty of crushed iron circling on this thing. How about coal dust? Can't really see it because it's going in tunnels. But they're not moving, and yeah, there is plenty of that as well. Oh yeah, look at that, it backed up immediately over here, so these guys would need more modules, which I forgot to pick up over here. And let's see how much it has built. Oh man, that's a lot. 5.2k. Oh shit, I didn't want to pick them all up. Let's take like 500 and spam them around, although I should save some for upgrading to the next level, and especially level 3. Too bad I also need frickin' module contacts and solders and speed circuit board and stuff. Now that this thing has produced a full chest worth of rocket control units, maybe I should change it to make level 2s. So we need circuit boards from this. Well, there's only 74 left. So probably from that thing. And solder and module contacts. Contacts we can get from that belt. Although it looks like they're not producing enough because I don't have enough gold. Or actually, they could also be upgraded. Let's do level 3s that I have on me and some speed modules for everyone. Go speed, go. It's gonna increase my power outage and power needs and pollution, but I think I have plenty of spare thanks to all those solar panels. Alright, now we got golden things from here. And let's put those back in there. Oh shit, I can't. I can't. I'm thinking, should this actually be a normal one? Oh, it didn't retain its original position. Drop tile there, pick up there, and then I made a tunnel here for the circuit boards. Then we just need solder from here, or set up a chest. I think I have, yeah, there's the provider chest, which I could turn into a bigger one, get rid of the old Mark 1s. And let's upgrade the one that I picked up into Mark 2. And figure out how to get those to there. I guess I could do a splitter, although there's components here. Do any of the levels of modules need them? Yes, this thing needs transistors. Perfect, so let's get them over here. It's getting super cramped in here though. But there is room for one more belt right here. There we go, level 2s are being made, but then I need another output chest for that stuff. Put it in there. Oh, now I need an inserter here. It's run out of those things from this chest. Although maybe I should insert these into here. Straight up upgrade them. So let's take that out and pick that solder up and move this thing to the side. Like so. And then we can put this here and drop off there. Where the hell did it pick that up from? Oh, there was a few of them in there, damn it. Yeah, now we only have the speed modules. Now you can put it there. Well, the next step is gonna be a problem in terms of space, because I need logic boards, not circuit boards. These things, and they needed those, which I did make at some point here, or using these machines, but then gave up on that for some reason. I guess I needed these things instead to go over there. And these had the exact same ingredients as those, so I could swap out to one of these to make them, and then figure out a belt somewhere up here. Maybe I can move these fiberglass things. What are they even needed for? Oh, they go this way and then down. Oh yes, of course, these things. I could move them this way or something. Power armor for in the house. I don't think we can go to Iron Man because it requires 300. I think there's like 200 greens and maybe even reds, but not 300, so let's not do that. That's also an orange. So many of them require freaking orange. So I guess we should do maybe some green or red ammo. Poison, flame. Let's do some flaming things. I managed to move the what are these called? Fiberglass boards over there. And just decided to put one machine down because there was 3 of them before and they were level 1s, which have crafting speed of 1, while the level 3 has crafting speed 4, so this should be able to produce the same amount or even more. Booyah, flame bullets. Let's do flame shells and then move on to poison. And now let's change one of these into what was it called? The module logic board. I guess it could be the one at the end. Although that's the farthest actually away from over here where I have added this one to make the speed module 3s. It just needs the logic board. And there we go, a bunch of level 3s coming out. And here we have the speed logic boards. And it gets its stuff through these 3 tunnels. Got your solder and transistors here, which also go into that one. And then the module logic ports come on that belt. Where I moved these things, what were those called? Module main boards onto this new tunnel, and then I can eventually connect these 2 belts here once this thing runs out. And then we have the integrated electronics coming on a new tunnel here alongside the CPUs, because they are needed in the next phase, level 4. But that also... Actually, no, it doesn't require any gems. It's level 5 that needs a ruby. So I could do level 4. But then again, level 3 is required for a lot of vanilla things like power armor. So now I got the speed modules down, then we just need effectivity modules. Gotta do the same with them. Maybe I should try to move these like over here or something, because there's no way I can fit all of the different modules here. There's so many of them. Or maybe I should or could fit like these 3, because they're needed for the rest. But then there's no way I can fit all the way up to level 8. No friggin' way. And then again, it should be pretty easy to move them over there somewhere. I have all the tunnels here, or belts, so I can just continue them this way with huge tunnels. And then, oh god, there's a train approaching. And then like fill up some of this lake, or use this existing area where you have the new double copper belt going through. Well, this is interesting. Looks like level 3 is the only one that doesn't require the golden module contacts. That's weird. Same with all of them. Every other thing requires quite a lot of module contacts, so once I get up to level 8 or like even level 4 with multiple different module types, it's gonna put quite a stress on these things to produce more gold plates. And especially the chlorine has been a problem at times over here. Could upgrade these guys, but looks like their production is right now hindered on the amount of chlorine. There's too much of it. No shit, I just realized I need a lot of tunnels, not just these 3 here that go into those and those, but then I also need these module cases and all the various, what are these called, circuit boards. So that would mean like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 tunnels at least. Oh jeez, that is a lot of tunnels and a lot of things. Of course I could set up robots to carry them, but I already have these tunnels here, so maybe I should use them, or these belts here, so maybe I should use them if possible. Let's hope there's enough space. Booyah, shotgun flames rise. I don't know if I have enough for the rockets, so let's switch to poison bullets and poison shells. And then I have to go check on the science situation again. Booyah, poison bullets. So let's do shells. And I've got like 2 tunnels done here. These guys are going straight now instead of upwards. And I had to change the wooden belt here a little bit. Now they get through to over here there, although looks like that is facing the wrong way. Yes, there we go, now the stuff's coming through. Booyah, shotgun, poison shells. Now I probably need to visit the labs to figure out what to do next, or maybe I'll do a module in the meantime. I'm almost there. These are the last 2 belts that we need to get over there. Was it? No, that's facing the wrong way. There we go. And then we just connect. Let's use the green ones. Connect like so. There we go. Now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tunnels. And there's even room on this on the other side. The other side of that tunnel is not used yet. And why are they building so few? These probably need some upgrades. Let's do assembling machine 6s, and then I can fill them with level 3 speed modules. I also have some raw speed ones on me. Let's use those as well. Right now I haven't actually connected the belts except for that one up there. The module one. Why are they still coming out so slowly? Because they don't have enough aluminum. We need to upgrade them, but anyway. These aren't connected yet because I want to empty out these chests that I had accumulated of these stuff. Well, that one's empty now because I've been using it. Actually, there were some on me. Let's drop them here. Actually, are these logic ones? Yes, they are. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Now we have 2 logic ones on it. I need to catch them. Oh, that was close. Should have looked at the lights there. If any train is coming. Oh, they're probably in this tunnel here. So I need to, oh god, oh, quickly run over. Need to rebuild it. And actually, speaking of those things, yikes. Playing with death here. Speaking of those things, I think I might need to build them over there. Actually, no, I do have all these ingredients on the belts currently, but then when I move on to this thing, that I definitely need to build over here because all the items for that are over there, so I need another belt for that. Luckily we do have room on the module case belt. Everything else should be made from all the stuff that's going over there except for the gems. Those of course are still missing. But now let's check on the aluminum production. Well, these are already level 4, so can't really help them except adding more modules. But then these are slow. They are electric chemical furnaces. Then again, looks like they're not getting enough sodium hydroxide, surprisingly. I think that has to do with too much chlorine over here. Yeah, they can't output, damn it. But chlorine should be used up now when I'm researching modules, because that'll kick these guys into high gear to produce more gold for all of these. Actually, these aren't related, damn it. Only this one at the top is related to module production, and currently it's not doing anything because I don't have the speed module production back up yet. These are only supplying these, which go into normal science, I believe. Well, except for these, where do they actually go? Do they only go into this thing? I guess so. Oh man, that sucks that the chlorine is needed in two different research things. Because this stuff is needed by these, which go... Or actually, these are going into silicon production over here, which is turned into all kinds of electronics via the silicon wafer. It's going into those, and well, not those, but these as well, which are required by both module and normal research. So at least this stuff should be constantly used by both sides. But the normal chlorine in itself is only being used by the gold things, which actually should also go into both because of these things. But they're actually, never mind, these aren't needed by research, these are needed by the actual modules themselves. So technically gold is only going into normal research via those. So I could try and separate this thing, or have like a separate chlorine production for both sides. The gold production over there and this thing down here. Although then we do have these things which also need hydrogen chloride. And that is used by those again, which only go into normal research. Then again, these guys aren't getting any iron currently at all, so maybe I should unlock one or disconnect one of these things to eventually fill up with iron for them. Speaking of iron, why isn't there any stuff in here? I don't see much happening. We only have gravel rotating here, so could my iron outpost have run out? That's the gold train. Let's see where the iron train is. Looks like it's loading, but there's nothing there because I've disconnected those. Can't remember why did I do that. Oh yeah, it was probably to... Yeah, it was to empty these... damn it, it was to empty those chests. I need to go up there and connect it again. There's some sort of plane up here. Yeah, that's the fastest one. Speaking of the fastest one, maybe I should build the jet plane if it still exists. Yeah, that one. Jet 256 motors, damn. 120 basic electronics, 50 electronic circuits, 50 low densities, machine gun, rocket launcher, no aluminum plates. It's doable. But here we are. Let's reconnect these. So now I can extend the belts over here. Actually, I should have made sure they're actually empty. Looking pretty damn empty. So now they can have some quartz in them. Why is there so little quartz in here? Has my quartz train been emptying out so fast? Nope, it's actually full. Then why aren't the belts full of quartz? Let's hop on the plane and go check it out. Wait a minute, why is this side full? Why is it not connected? Do I have a tunnel facing the wrong way? Yes, I do, damn it. Looks like these two have run out, so let's reposition them. There you go, those will pump stuff out, and the big one should cover the whole area. Yes sir, everything's covered. Now we got quartz back in business. Why is it on only on one side. Now it looks like now it's on 2. It's catching up right here. There it goes. The other side is filling up nicely. That'll fill up the chests. Don't know if I need express ones here. Let's switch them to those and see how it goes. Because this not that thing, but the other train is full, so they don't need to fill up these that quickly.